Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new playthrough. This game, as I'm sure you can see, is a Plague Tale: Innocence. A game that's been on my list to play for quite a while. I know it's been out, I think it's a couple of years at this stage. Heard a lot of good things about it, really plot heavy, really kind of emotionally driven. And I feel like I kind of need that. You know, you kind of done Devil May Cry last, which was a fun bop, let's just say. So I wanted to do something a little bit more emotionally charged. I have played through the first few chapters of this before because I kind of was thinking of playing through it just for myself, but then kind of as I went through it, I was like, this could be a good game to share. So I've not gotten very far. I think I got through the first 3 chapters, and from what I could tell, it seems like a chapter fits fairly well per episode, so I think we're gonna probably run with that. But for now, let's get stuck in. I leave that on. Yes, we're using headphones, that's fine. So this game is set in France. I don't know if it's precisely the time of the Black Plague or if it's set in a fictitious time, because there is an awful lot that goes on with rats and kind of, how do I even describe it? So the way the Black Plague worked was it was spread by rats, but it was an illness.
You are dawdling, Amicia. How will you be able to follow the lords at hunt?
Is that your only ambition for me? To follow? I will beat them, and I will watch them eat my dust as I forge ahead. But for that, I shall need a good horse.
You've been going on about this walk for ages. Why here?
The tree.
Which tree?
The apple tree, father. I want to take the knight's challenge once more.
The knight's challenge? But you're not 10 years old anymore, you know.
Oh, please, father. I've trained hard for this.
All right, let's go.
So this is Amicia. This is our player character. She's very French, hence the accent. So what I was going to say is the Black Plague was an actual disease that was spread through rat bites. In this, the rats don't spread a disease, they seem to be the disease, in that the rats themselves are what are killing people. So I don't know if it's meant to kind of be the era of the Black Plague, and that this is just a kind of a contemporary take on it, or if it's set in a completely fictitious kind of setting.
Look at Leon. The Guian beast is in a hurry to fight it out.
Your beast thinks with its stomach, as usual.
Well, there's something you both have in common.
That's harsh.
I had actually forgotten
You'll find a prey. I believe in you.
Don't get your
how
hopes up.
beautiful this game
Let's
was.
keep going.
It has been quite a while since I've played it, but I forgot just how nice the lighting and everything was. It's quite a
Look.
beautiful game.
Your mother's ribbon is still here. This is where I courted her, you know.
Yes, father, I know. If only she could come with us.
We all have obligations, Amicia. You know, in a family. Hey, I'm trying to tell her something.
Such authority, Knight de Rune.
Go! Bring something back for once. Right. As I was saying, we all have obligations. I have to manage these lands. Your mother has to take care of your brother. And you...
And I hardly ever see you. I see mother even less.
Listen. We're here for you now. So, follow me, daughter.
Hey, wait!
I hope you have your sling.
Of course.
So, kind of completely irrelevant to anything story related. The pink
Enter
in
the
her hair,
Trials Gate.
I
Amicia de
believe,
Rune fears nothing.
is a ribbon.
This apple tree was planted when you were born. It will prove your
Some
worth.
description.
Sir Knight, what are the terms of the test?
The sacred apples of the sacred apple tree have been corrupted by a great evil. If you destroy 6 of these rotten apples by the time I count to 10, I will make you a knight.
I accept your challenge.
I can see some stones near the trunk over there. Go and get them and tell me when you're ready.
So, yeah, like I was saying, I think it's a ribbon
Ready?
interwoven in
I'll
her
show
hair.
you I'm not a child
And I
anymore.
feel like that would be
Alright, come
really
back.
difficult,
Stand
not
behind
just to
this
get
truck.
in,
You'll shoot from here.
but to get
It
back
shall be
out
done.
afterwards. I have absolutely no experience with this kind of thing, so I have no idea. If anybody knows, please enlighten me as to how it works. Okay, let's learn how to
here we
use our
go.
sling.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, Amicia. 6, 7, 8,
And this is how Amicia becomes a true knight.
9.
There.
Well, well. I must say I'm impressed. But your sling is frightfully noisy.
It was a present from you.
Oh, yes. I'd quite forgotten. Goodness, what's up with him?
Growly growl.
He must have smelled the rabbit. Come on, quickly.
You go ahead. I'll catch up with you. You're much faster than I am.
Sprint. So,
Leo, wait for me.
I love how it's spelled lion but pronounced Leon. This does get pretty dark pretty fast. Not to kind of, give you any kind of spoilers or anything, but like it does get pretty dark pretty fast. So I'm gonna try to get to the events fairly quick. When I played through before, I did kind of wander through all these places, and I can tell you that there's not really anything there. Like you can kind of look through it all, but there's not really anything there.
Find something.
So
Come and see. A wild boar.
Some game. This will do nicely for a little feast.
I could use my sling.
That might work. But you'll need to get closer. This grass will keep you hidden if you stay low.
It's drinking.
So
Time to make my move.
we're basically
It saw me.
getting our tutorial on how to sneak, how to hide, how to use our sling, all that kind of stuff. Which are kind of your main mechanics of the game. It's not a particularly combat-heavy game.
You have to aim for the head.
It is
I'm doing my best.
considerably more
I'm like
a
that
kind of
beast.
stealth
I know. You can do
puzzle almost kind of game where you have to work out how to do things as opposed to just fight well. Need to get around kind of beside him so that I can get a good go at his head. Are there more? Oh, I'm already full anyway. There we go.
Does hunger always make you this accurate?
Huh.
But the
He
feast
not
isn't on your
dead.
plate quite
No!
yet.
No! Go, Leon! Don't lose the scent! I promise you, tonight we shall dine like kings!
I have no doubt we will.
Don't give up, Leon! I'm coming, Leon! Keep him there and you'll get a piece for yourself!
So,
Oh no, I sink in there.
not if we keep moving. Pretty squishy and ew. I'm kind of curious, if I don't move, do I actually sink?
He stopped barking.
No,
He must have
I
found
don't
it.
sink. So she's just being overly dramatic. There probably was another way to go where that I didn't get stuck in. I thought you jumped.
Were almost new. Someone's not going to be happy.
Is that someone you? What the? There we go.
The trees. What did that? Leo, come here.
So
It's the
that's
But
what
how?
happened to Boar.
Leon couldn't have done that.
No, he could not.
Leo,
So when I talk about like
Leo.
the rats being the disease, like this is what they do to things, and this is mild. This is mild in terms of what happens to things.
Leo, I'm here. I'm coming. My dog. Who did this? Leon! Leon!
What devilry is this? We must go. Immediately.
And so it begins. If we are strangers or uncomfortable with kind of blood and
I shall organize a hunt.
graphical
Tell her I
violence
must
of that
speak
nature,
with her.
I will
She's
warn you,
probably
it is
after
pretty
Hugo.
consistent.
Yes, of course.
So,
Amicia. He was a good dog.
consider this your kind of heads up, your warning that if you're not good with blood, if you're not good with that kind of thing, not that I would encourage you to not watch my videos, but I would not want to put you in a situation where you yourself feel uncomfortable. So just be aware that it does get pretty consistent from as far as I've gotten it anyway. I can only imagine it it continues. So there are a couple of things here that I want to pick up. We can't sprint here, so it might take a little bit longer than I like, but however. The first thing is we can interact with our horse. Not that it does a whole lot, but it is a nice touch. And what we do have is this.
Lady
Here.
Amicia, you're back.
Theo, there's an emergency. Get the others and go and see my father as soon as you can, all right?
All right. By the way, I've set up some targets for your sling behind the stables.
Oh, thank you.
It's not exactly high on her priority list, as I'm sure you can imagine. So there are kind of collectibles scattered through.
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
And these kind of will have little bits of, not quite lore, but little descriptions. So, whistle, a terracotta whistle given to Amicia by her father for her first hunt. Used by our distant ancestors as instruments and toys. Whistles allowed people to synchronize their groups during hunts, but also armies in times of war. I'm going to try to get as many of those kind of things as I can, because I do like to be as thorough as I can with exploration and that kind of thing. I think I've talked a couple of times in previous series where I talk about the completionist in me.
Odds Theo told me about. I still have my sling.
I like to joke that I'm a completionist. I'm not a hardcore completionist by any stretch of the imagination, but there are a few games where I know I can 100%, so I will. This is not one of them, for the record. But I am considering doing some 100% runs of games soon. So that's all of the pots.
Leo, if only I'd arrived more quickly. I would
Now-
have killed whatever did this to you.
You say that. this might have seemed pretty pointless, but there is actually an achievement attached to it that I've just gotten in the past, so it didn't pop.
New rivets will have to wait. By the way, any news about the town?
Everyone is on edge. Some were bitten during the night.
Sounds like the English to me.
Now, why would the English go and bite people?
I don't know. To keep us off balance.
I've never actually heard that before.
Good day, Lady Amicia.
That's great. Okay, so we have to kind of go around the long way.
Lady Amicia, did you have a good walk?
Later, Flo. Tell the others that the forest is out of bounds until further notice.
Yes, I'll tell them.
Sancti Sebastiani, keep us from evil. May you forever grant us health and keep plague from our door.
So that's kind of your foreshadowing of plague and whatnot. And we can interact with this, and she kind of has her little
Take care of
moment.
Leon, please. He deserves his place at your side, even if he was a bit naughty sometimes. Goodbye, my darling dog.
So then,
I
out
hope Mother's
here,
not too busy.
This sunshine won't last long. The rain has already ruined the harvest. People are dying of hunger. We're lucky to be in this house. Mark my words. You're right about that.
so just a bit of context.
Gabrielle, is Mother upstairs?
Yes, she spent the night there. The little one had another one of his attacks.
She won't be in a good mood.
So it's just a little bit of exposition there. Their harvest has been ruined. People are hungry. People are kind of dying of starvation. It's not a great time in general. And then, obviously, we ask about our mother, who mainly kind of takes care of our younger brother, who I don't know what it is that he has, but he has some sort of, I don't know if you'd call it an illness, but he has almost like kind of panic and anxiety
People are
attacks.
being bitten. Kids too, can you imagine?
Each time it happens at night?
Famine, war on our doorstep, and now vampires?
Oh, we must have sinned something rotten to be punished so. Oh, Lady Amicia, hello. I didn't see you there.
Yes, hello, milady.
Hello.
So again, just kind of giving you the information that things are biting people. Building up. Not that it's not really much of a spoiler because it happens very soon. Just building up to the point of these rats are biting people. I thought there was something I could grab in here. I thought there was. Can't open that, can we? No. Okay, maybe I'm just going mad. Yeah, I haven't gotten to the point where it's explained what's going on with our brother, but there is something with him. I don't know if it's a physical illness. I don't know if it's a mental thing, like a psychological thing. But there's certainly something. This, I think, is what I was thinking of.
I'd almost forgotten what it smells like. They were right to hide it. Father would put it in every dish.
So, cinnamon. Or just spices. Rare and expensive. Spices are not found at all tables. Moreover, the population is convinced of a hierarchy of elements based on their proximity to the divine. Fire precedes air, which is above water, which covers earth. Vegetables, which grow in the least noble of the elements, being earth, are meant for the most destitute, while birds, which fly across the heavens, generally end up on the plate of lords. I don't know how accurate that statement is about kind of this era of society, but I would certainly agree with the fact that the lower echelons of society.
Warms the heart.
Oh, it's nothing much, but I think you'll like it.
I'm sure I will.
It was definitely a thing that the lower echelons of society mainly ate vegetables, whereas the kind of the richer, the more powerful would have eaten meats. But I always thought that was due to the fact that meat was just an expensive thing to buy if you weren't capable of hunting yourself, which I imagine a lot of kind of peasants and those kind of
Leave it to me.
people
Louise.
wouldn't have been able to.
Have you been to see Mother?
Indeed. Do you want to see her?
It's important. Father's orders.
Oh, in that case, I have to finish your room. By the way, I've left a little something for you on your bed. Come and see if you like.
Thank you.
So that's our room. This, I think, is Hugo's room. No, this is our room. Oh, no. Is it? No. Now I'm not sure. I don't think this is our room. I think this is Hugo, our brother's room. But that doesn't make sense because he does have another bedroom. So I don't... Maybe this is just a guest room. Maybe it's just a guest room. With a loot. But in our room, there is something to pick up, as they have kind of alluded to.
It's the placemat
tablecloth.
that Mother made for me when I was a little girl. I've been looking for it everywhere. Thank you, Louise.
You're welcome, sweetness. Look after it now.
So, tablecloth. Hand-woven doilies are often decorated with lace and are used primarily to protect tables from hot dishes. This doily is adorned with a family coat of arms, a traditional pattern for young, well-bred girls when they learn to crochet. So, obviously that's our family's coat of arms, which I'm not sure, but looks like it might also be on our top. I don't know if that's considered a tunic or what it is, but this is where...
Oh, Leon. What am I going to do here without you?
Who knows? Who knows? So yeah, that's just a nice little aside. Very easy to miss because as soon as you go through this door, you can't actually come back to your room. So if you are looking to kind of collect everything you can, make sure you pick that up before you go through here.
Mother?
You know you're not supposed to be here.
I know, but something attacked Leon in the forest.
My dear, I really wish I had the time to listen to your adventures, but...
But it's true. Leon was lying there on the ground, and then he was...
Shh! You are to stay here with your brother.
What? Why? What's
Close
happening?
the door behind me and do not open the shutters, whatever happens.
But... Hugo...
He is not contagious. I realize you hardly know him, but he will be all right. Trust me, Amicia.
Yes, Mother.
So that is our mother, who I don't actually know her
All
name.
these potions. Mother, will you ever be able to cure him?
So the mother is kind of actively working on a cure for whatever it is our brother is struggling with. She seems to be quite well read and seems to be almost a form of alchemist, but I don't know.
How long has he been here? 4 years? 5?
So I think that's as good a marker as you're going to get. I think he's 5. Not 100% sure exactly what age he is, but I think he's 5. We can't actually see out this window to what's going on, but there is a lot of commotion going on out there. So let's go in here.
Where is he? Hugo?
I don't think we can open this from this side, can we? No. She just doesn't think to open the bolt. Don't know why. I don't think there's anything else to pick up this room, so let's find Hugo, who is hiding.
It's me. Your sister? Amicia?
Hello.
We haven't seen each other much. Mummy will be back soon.
Move! Come on!
Did he talk?
No, Lord Nicholas. He killed 2 of our men.
Where is he? I won't ask again. Where is your son?
In good hands.
Search the house.
Is that Mummy?
So this is when things get real.
Hugo, come here.
What's happening?
Shh.
I know you're here, kid. I don't have time to play games.
So we need to
Where have
get
they
going.
hidden him? Where the fuck is he?
Stay down.
Hugo, it's me, Gabrielle. Come here, quickly.
Hey, you! What the hell are you doing?
Let's go.
Where's the kid, huh?
Leave him alone.
Shut your mouth. He belongs to the Inquisition.
It is just
Should have
a
handed
child.
over the child.
So I'm not sure.
Leia!
I don't know anything.
There you go. That'll teach you.
No! I'm begging you! Hugo's not here!
And you, stay here.
Come on.
Very clear. Tell me.
So I don't know if these guys are like supposed to be actually something from history. Like I know you had like the Knights Templar who went on the Crusades. I don't know if they're supposed to be like them.
What's going on?
Because they seem to speak
Find Mother. She'll...
without a French accent, so
Sure.
I'm not 100% sure. They're just the only name I've gotten for them so far is just the Inquisition.
Think it's funny making me run like that?
Amicia! Please!
So we sneak around behind them.
We need to move. Don't look.
No, Amicia!
We have to keep going.
Pick up. Don't make me hurt you again.
I have no idea. I only do the laundry. This is your last chance. Tell us what you know about your mistress's research. Even if I knew, I wouldn't say anything. Lady Beatrice is a good soul.
Right. There are still rooms to be searched. Finish it.
And another one. Like, they just burst in here and just start murdering people. Like, if that's not, like, the way to set people up as villains, like, I don't know how other way you're going to do it.
Well. Where do you think you're going?
And Mother to the rescue.
My children.
What is happening?
We will be all right. Do you hear me? Come on. Hugo, take your sister's hand. I'll go first, and you just have to follow me, all right?
I actually never noticed that she
We have to cross the garden.
she rips her skirt in order to
Follow me inside.
give herself more freedom of movement. I never noticed that. That's really clever.
No one gets out of here alive.
They are everywhere. Trust me. Through the grass, they won't be able to see us. Wait.
Mommy!
Shh.
So this is where we kind of learn about.
Who is it?
The gardener knows the family well. Says he watched the kids grow up.
Yes. The
little one loves flowers. I used to take him some.
Flowers? You can do better than that.
It worked.
Shh.
Hide.
I've worked here all my life. You're like family to me. You'll get nothing out of me. Go to hell.
Oh yeah? You first! Listen, have a little think, and I'll come back later. And you! Don't die without talking to me first.
The bastards. Cowards.
Oh,
We have to get through.
you're breaking.
Amicia, help him.
You know,
I'll carry
your
you.
master has
All right.
given us
All
his
right.
son.
Careful how you land.
Yes.
But Robert
Careful
the Rune
getting
doesn't
down.
like the
Yes.
Inquisition, even though we got a noble cause.
It's just a boy and a bunch of peasants. How long can it take?
So this is where we kind of
They'll see
learn
us.
about
We have to get further away. If I can
how
hit
to
the helmets in the
maneuver.
crates over there, your sling will give us away. I can throw it instead.
So we're going to be faced with a lot of situations where we need to get past guards or people or whatever it is sneakily. So we can do this.
What was that noise?
Right.
And
Let's
it
go.
distracts people. Which is a major mechanic going forward.
My head. Breathe, Hugo, like I showed you.
What's wrong with him?
His illness has awoken. We need to go faster.
So, the boy?
He's hiding, but Lord Nicholas is tracking him down. He's the Grand Inquisitor's right hand. The guard has never had a better captain. Good. At least he got the father. And soon he'll get the son.
Mother, why? What do they want from him?
I'll explain later. We have to get out of here first. Let's go.
So if you thought you were going to get an explanation of why they're after Hugo, you're not going to get it. I thought that she was going to explain it, but nope. Nope.
We can't go.
Mother,
Maybe by throwing one of these pots.
really?
The noise will attract him. We'll slip past behind his back.
We can use our pots. We can also cycle through them that way, which I prefer to do. But
Listen, I know what you poor people are like. Always got a sneaky coin hidden somewhere. What was that noise?
it was a pot. What did you think it was? Get going.
Come on. Oh, no.
Stay calm. Hold my hand tight.
It's only the rain. It's fine.
Well, it was nothing.
It's
That's
locked
right.
from the
It
other
was
side.
nothing.
Mother, the hole in the wall.
Yes. Hugo, I'm sorry. I know you're scared, but if you get through there, you can open the door for us. You're the only one who can do it.
What's behind there?
Just concentrate on the door. You're a brave boy. You prove it to me every day. Amicia is going to let go of your hand. Then you can quickly go through, all right?
All right.
Be strong.
So there's gonna also be a lot of puzzles that we kind of have to work with Hugo
Hold my hand.
to solve.
Come on.
And he is very important to us being able to pass through areas,
Screaming for mercy won't make you run
access
faster, my lad.
different places. As much as he can be a little bit of an annoyance at times,
Come on.
his innocence, like his absolute complete innocence and inability to understand the world around him definitely creates some problems.
Coming.
Amicia, you have to help him next time.
Sorry.
Ow. My head.
What is wrong with him?
An attack. Listen to my voice, Hugo. You know how this goes.
My eyes. My head.
Listen to me. Breathe. Think of the cloud that you breathe in and blow out. In. Out. Like that slowly.
Mother, we can't stay.
Give him a little time. Right, Hugo.
I think so.
So, let's continue. Courage, my darling.
It's okay, Hugo.
Oh, whoa, jumped. So yeah, he doesn't understand so many things, and obviously, all of this,
There you go.
you know, the violence, the killing, he doesn't he doesn't understand a single bit of it. Why it's happening,
Go now.
that it's happening.
Risky with Hugo. He's slower than us.
There are bots over there. I could cross, make a diversion.
Alone.
Yes, you'd have more time.
Okay, so we
let you know
make
when it's
Hugo
alright.
wait,
Be very careful.
and we're gonna wait for him to come back, and then make our run when he turns his back. There we go. So we get over here. I think I've already got a pot. Yeah. Alright, so from here then, what we need to do,
Mother and Hugo need time to get through.
distract
to
him,
call them now.
and then as soon as he goes, we get these over. And he is
Come on,
considerably
quickly.
slower.
Well done.
Grab another pot in case we need to use it.
This way.
The garden gate. We should be able to get out of here.
There's one guard left.
The scarecrow. I used to practice firing at it.
He will come this way.
Yes, but we can wait until he goes away again.
Alright. Leave this to me.
So this is a very clever thing that I don't know if a lot of people would have figured out before. Had they not kind of explained this out to you. A big thing is not necessarily attracting the guards to something, but going when they go to return to their original positions. For example, he turns around to return to his post,
Get out of here.
and that's when we take our moment. So I like that that's a little bit more of an intellectual thing to do, as opposed to just constantly trying to distract things to get around them.
This way. This way. Follow me.
My darling. Go and hide quickly now.
Madame, they are
Amicia,
here.
you have to take your brother to Laurentius.
The doctor?
Yes, he helped me treat Hugo. He will look after you.
And what about you? You
do
have
not
to come.
need me, Amicia. You are.
But I do need you. I need you.
Hurry now. Follow the river. It will lead you to Laurentius.
Mother, no!
And suddenly we are orphans.
Hugo, follow me. Now.
So we need to go.
What's happening? Where's Mummy?
She'll catch up.
So for some reason, I don't know why, they want Hugo alive.
Amicia, the ground is shaking.
Don't stop. They're right behind us.
What's that shaking?
Straight on. Carry straight on.
But where are we going? Mummy won't be able to find us.
Keep running.
Amicia,
Oh, they are right behind us. Fuck.
for Mummy.
We can't. We can't let them catch us.
So you can kind of see all around us, like just the ground erupting.
Where should we go? I don't know.
Amicia.
No, we have to lose them. No, they're everywhere.
What do we do?
We jump.
Take a deep breath. Jump.
And that is the end of chapter 1. Needless to say, it sets the tone from the get-go, which I really like. You know, it's probably not a hugely accurate comparison, but you know, it kind of gets off the same way that The Last of Us does. You know, right from that first part, it just goes bam. This is going to be rough. This is going to be emotional.
The
And
village must be further on.
we're starting with that.
Someone there should be able to help us find the rentiers. Hugo? Hugo?
Mummy won't be happy when she finds out I fell in the water.
Well, let's not mention it when we see her, alright? Come on. First we have to get dry.
That pure innocence, it just really pulls on the heartstrings, you know. And I feel really bad for Amicia for having to kind of go along with it to kind of protect him from what actually happened. But however, I think this is where this is where we're going to call the part. We're going to get stuck into chapter 2 in the next part. So until next time, guys, thank you. And if you enjoyed this, it means the world to me to get these series going and starting off well. So if you could hit a like, if you could drop a comment, if you could subscribe and share this around, try to get the word out, I would greatly appreciate it. It means the world to me. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next part. Thanks, guys.